What's up, guys? Sharky here again. This is going to be my first Keto Krate opening right here. I've already posted everything on sharkysworld.com with full reviews of everything, some pictures, what I thought, what I liked, what I didn't like. And I'm just going to sort of follow this video along with that post. If you guys have seen my video, I'm not very professional. I don't have an editor. I don't do edits. I'm just me talking to you guys. So the first thing I want to get through is like, I'm not an influencer. I'm not like a big guy on social media or is going to try to sell you stuff or promote stuff to you. What I am is I'm a fat guy who used keto to lose 140 pounds. So, I've been doing this for 14 months. I've done research. I weighed daily. I tried certain sugar alcohols. I would eat erythritol and then weigh a couple of days and see if it messed with my weight or not. So I've been researching for 14 months. I've done this for 14 months. I've lost 140 pounds, and the hardest thing on keto, being in a small city in Kentucky, is finding keto snacks. Unless you like pork rinds, you're not really going to have much luck. I mean, I know we have meat, cheeses, some pork rinds. I'm talking about like snacks. Unless you just like almonds and stuff like that. I want something different. I want different kinds of keto snacks. And even when we go to like bigger cities like Lexington or Louisville, it's really hard to find stuff that's keto. You find stuff that you think is keto, and then you start reading. You have to read the package of everything, and you start realizing like beef sticks should be keto. It should be like beef, salt, maybe some spices, but they always add sugar in there, and some of them I have like 9 to 12 carbs. And there's no reason for that. So I hooked up with the people from Keto Krate. I am a Keto Krate affiliate, which means they sent me this box to try out, to review, to promote, to post stuff. The first, the other thing that we need to get up front is that I'm going to be honest with the stuff I like, the stuff I don't like. I'm not going to be like, Keto Krate's the best thing ever. Everything was delicious. Everything's great, because that's really unrealistic. I'm just me talking to you guys. Like I said, no edits, no bull crap. It's just me talking to you guys. So, if I mess up, I'm just going to keep rolling with it. If I stutter or something, or if I clear my throat, I'm just going to keep rolling with it. Because it's just kind of like a conversation. I'm just kind of telling you what I thought of this. I'm also not going to let the fact that they gave it to me and that I'm an affiliate and that I have like a link and all that stuff. If I don't like something, or I don't feel like something is really good for my type of keto, I'm going to say that. And we all do keto differently. That's why I do shark keto. As you can see on the shark keto. That's why I do, because it's my thing. I took keto. I took lazy keto. Lazy keto and strict keto. I put those together and come up with kind of a moderate keto. And then I researched and I practiced and I tested things. And things that work for me may not work for you. Things I like, you may not like. But this is what works for me. So the first thing I want to review is just Keto Krate in general. I got my tracking email, and then 2 days later, this was on my doorstep. And I have other crates that I get each month, and it can take 10 to 15 days of tracking, and I don't really understand that. But this guy here, instantly, it was like nothing. So there's really no waiting, So that was a plus. The other thing is that it's set up to offer you a variety. This box had 13 different types of stuff to sample. Anything from pork rinds to beef sticks to drinks to meal replacement shakes, a little bit of everything that you can try. So if you're not into certain things, that's fine. There's still something in there for you. In order, being from a small town and trying to get cool, different keto snacks, you pretty much have to order online. So you're going to be paying for the keto snack, which if it's made with higher quality like this stuff is, like erythritol, stuff like that, it's going to cost more. Then you got shipping, and shipping a lot of times is more than the actual product. And you can't really just order like one bar. You usually have to order like a 12-pack, a 10-pack, something like that. So if you order it and you pay all this money for it and you don't like it, you're stuck with it. There's not really a return policy. And if there is, you usually have to pay shipping and all that stuff. This gives you a great opportunity to try the stuff first. There's some stuff that I loved. There's some stuff that I didn't like. And then, just to let you guys know, I've already opened all of this stuff. I got the box yesterday. We've already opened it. We've tried. Me and my wife and son tried some of this, some of that. I tried everything because I felt like I couldn't really do a review of what was in the box without trying it. I can't just be like, here's this product. I'll try it later. I wanted to try everything. So I took a little bite of this, a little bite of that. Worked on this, worked on that. So I have tried everything. So the packages, this video will be a little different than everyone else's because our packages are already open. Some of them are just empty packages because they were that good. And some of it, maybe we've tried before or something, so it's not open. So, this, like I said, this is a great way to try stuff. There are things that were in this box I loved. I looked up all of their web pages for each item. I did some research for each item, each company, stuff like that. Like I said, on SharkysWorld.com, I did a complete review with links to all their web pages. On my Instagram, under Sharky Hitchens, there's a post for this Keto Krate, and then you can click and actually find their Instagrams from that as well. So it's all there for you. The research and stuff's been done for you. So with that said, I'm just gonna go. I kind of have my laptop here from where I wrote it, so I can kind of follow along with the post. All in all, after doing all this stuff and trying everything, Keto Krate is highly worth the money. They have 2 subscriptions. One's a $20, one's a $40. One you get like 4, 5, 6, and then the other one you get maybe 10 to 14, something like that. Different items. I did look up the items online to see how much, because I'm not going to take a company's word for it. So I looked up each item. How much would this one item cost me to get to my house to try it? And one of the things, it was like $20 to get the one item to my house just to try, and if I didn't like it, it was a waste. So this is helping. This helps you save money. It helps you to try different things, different keto snacks you may or may not like. And a lot of the stuff wasn't trial size. It was just an actual product, like a serving size of that product that you would just buy at a store or something. So like we actually have probably snacks that last us a week or 2. So I mean it's a win-win. And I'm sure like with other loot crates and other crates that each month, this month may be good, this month may be bad. This is my first one, so I can't really review Keto Krate as a whole. I can just review February's, and February's was amazing. Like if every month is like this, I'm going to be like one of the happiest people because this helps make keto sustainable. It helps me stay on track for the long journey because I want to do keto for life. I mean, I've lost 140 pounds. I feel like I'm 20. I'm in my 40s. I feel like I'm 20. It's incredible, and I love keto, but it's really hard because it's hard to find snacks, and a lot of it's intermittent fasting. I have, so you don't really want to eat much anyways, but you're gonna snack. Like I say, I'm gonna do this for life, so I can't say I'm never gonna snack again. And we can't always make our own snacks. It's easier to make your own stuff, your own ice cream, all that stuff, but it takes time. It takes a ton of ingredients. And this is just really, really great to know what you like, have it shipped to you from the company, and then have them. So with that said, Keto Krate is amazing. I love the February one. I'm hoping that the March one is just as good. I am ecstatic to be promoting them. I guess you could call this a promotion or an ad or a sponsored video, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to promote something I've never used. That's why all of these items are opened and tried. But I mean, I'm ecstatic to be like promoting Keto Krate because, like, at least for this month, it was amazing, and it's gonna help me with snacks through the month. So it's great. I can't say enough good stuff about it. With that said, we're going to just start looking at different things, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through things that were good. Not great, not amazing, not my favorite, not my least favorite. Just they're good stuff. The other thing I really liked about Keto Krate is I saw in the box, it's non-maltitol. Maltitol is like a bad sugar alcohol that spikes your insulin, I think more than sugar. The best sugar alcohol is erythritol, which is what we use. I think stevia is pretty good. So it was really cool to see that they put that on the box. We're not going to promote maltitol. We're not going to promote bad ingredients. This is keto friendly. This isn't what a lot of people think keto is. This is actually keto friendly. So the first thing that we're going to go over is something called Just the Cheese. And I mean, we've all seen this kind of stuff here. It is basically baked cheese. It has one ingredient. It's cheese. I mean, that's all it is. It's cheese. If you've been doing keto for a long time, you've had cheese crisp. They're fine. They're cool. I like this. For one, it tasted like we make it at home. It's like in a bar form, so it's almost like a candy bar, only it's a cheese bar. The cheese was like thicker. Usually when you get the crisp and stuff, they're thin. This was like thick. It was like a thick piece of baked cheese. And who doesn't like baked cheese, man? I mean, who's ever had like that piece of baked cheese on the pan and not been like ecstatic? That's what this is. Only it's 2 bars, and 2 bars, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, is less than 1 carb. 1 serving was both bars, so I ate both of these. Well, my wife had one, I had one, and she liked it as well. But it's less than 1 carb, less than a carb, and this is like a perfect snack to just grab on the go. Have if you're like girls, have it in your purse, whatever. Grab it, eat a cheese bar, man. It's almost like having a candy bar. I prefer bar-shaped foods, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. The next thing up is another bar, and it is open. It is the NuGo Slim Brownie Crunch. No maltitol, no artificial sweeteners. It's a protein bar, so it's got 16 grams of protein, 2 sugar, fiber. The package looks kind of like that. There. It was good. It's a protein bar. I'm not real big on protein bars. This one tasted kind of like a candy bar. So like if a lot of times protein bars are like chalky tasting, or they're just yucky tasting. They're not very good. But a lot of us who do weights and stuff, we have protein bars just to get the protein in. It's the same reason we get protein shakes. We can't always cook a bunch of chicken, and sometimes you get tired of chicken, so it's a great way to get protein. This one did not have the chalky taste. It wasn't yucky. It was a good protein bar. It tasted, close to like a candy bar. It seems like I could grab that and not only get my protein in, but kind of feel like I'm cheating a little bit. So that's another one that I really like. And the wife also liked it. She tried it. Next up is something that we did not open. And it's because we've had it before. It's these Atkins Lemon Bars. And I'm not a big fan of lemon. I think maybe as you get older, you like lemon better. This is kind of like a lemon Rice Krispie with like some vanilla, maybe lemony icing on the bottom of it. I mean, it was good. It was okay. If you're into that kind of stuff, if you just want a quick snack like that, that's fine. I'm not a big fan of Atkins. Atkins has been around for a long time, so over the 14 months I've done keto, I've had a bunch of Atkins stuff. I think they're overpriced, honestly. You can get them Walmart, Kroger, so I'm not really sure why they're so expensive. This one has 6, I think it's like, no, 15, there's 9. There's like 3 net carbs. And I don't really want to waste 3 net carbs on there. The other thing is it has stuff like rice flour, it has rice starch, it has some other stuff that I'm not into. I don't like for my version of keto. It's not bad. It is like a good little bar to grab. If it fits your macros, if it fits what works for you as far as keto goes, I eat them all day. But we'd already tried, like I said, we'd already tried those before. They do have like a caramel crunch, something that tastes like a Snickers bar. So I do eat those, even though it's got like some bad stuff in it. But hey, like I said, this is for life, so you're gonna eat some stuff that doesn't work. Next up is another bar. There was 4 bars in here, and that's fine because they were different kind of bars. Like one was a cheese bar, one was a protein bar, one was an Atkins bar. This one is Kiss My Keto, ketogenic bar, chocolate coconut. Okay, now for me, this was okay. I don't like coconut at all, but this was good for a bar. When I first took a bite, it tasted like whiskey for some reason. I'm not sure why. I just didn't like the taste. The aftertaste was better, but I'm not a fan of coconut. So I saved this for my wife to try. My wife fell in love with this. Like, absolutely loved it. She ate the rest of what was left, and she was like wanting more. We'll probably order these just for her. She loves coconut, but she thought this was like one of the best keto bars that she's ever had. So you know, when I did my review, I looked at Kiss My Keto's webpage and stuff, and they have a bunch of really cool stuff. It just sucks that there was coconut, and I don't like coconut. But like I said, you know, my wife loved it. She thought it was the best thing in the whole box. Next up, we're gonna have some skinny salami, and this is black Angus beef with I think it was some kind of lamb skin coating or something. Looks like that. It's just a beef stick. Actually, it was 2 beef sticks. No carbs. Well, less than 1 carb for both beef sticks, which was awesome. 1 serving was both of these, not just one. The only problem I had it, but my wife didn't. I thought they were a little chewy. And then after researching, it's because, first of all, most of the beef sticks you get at stores are not, I mean, they're like beef mush. You know, if you've had them, you know what I'm talking about. It has the casing, you bite into it, and the inside's like mush, like meat blended together or something. This is actually like beef. You know what I mean? It's beef stick. It's a black Angus beef. Once I got over that, once I realized that what that was, and like I said, my wife said it wasn't chewy, so it's kind of, I guess it's up to you what you think. It wasn't too spicy. It was delicious. I would like to be able to find these somewhere to buy them, like at a store or something, because this is another just great snack to grab. It's perfect keto. You know, and there are 13 items in this, so I mean it's going to be kind of, because there's a lot of stuff to review. Next up is Skout Backcountry. See it there? It's organic pumpkin seeds, and it's spicy Texas chili. Another great snack. It was delicious. It was good. It didn't have as much flavoring as I wanted. I was hoping it would have like a lot of, I like stuff like seeds, pork rinds, stuff like that, to have a lot of that coating, you know, have a lot of that flavor. These seem like you had like pumpkin seeds, and then every now and then you kind of got a hint of spicy Texas chili. It wasn't really spicy. I don't like spicy stuff. I hate spicy stuff. This wasn't really spicy whatsoever. But when you hit that flavor, the flavor was amazing. It was really good. So you shake it up, you know, and try to even it out a little bit better. But I mean, these are great. These are great to have. And it's in a resealable bag, which is even better. There's 2 servings. It's got 2 carbs, 2 net carbs. But I mean, you know, it's healthy carbs. It's not carbs from bad stuff or sugar or anything. It's got pumpkin seeds, sunflower oil, pink Himalayan sea salt, paprika, cumin, black pepper, cayenne pepper. So I mean, all the stuff is it's all, you know, healthy for you. It's all good for you. It's all natural. It was great. I mean, it was really good as far as pumpkin seeds go. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin seeds, but I did like these. So I mean, I will be eating them. The last thing in the okay stuff is these little drink packets from Ultima Replenisher, and they sent lemonade and raspberry. I have not opened the raspberry. I don't like raspberry. I hate raspberry. The wife will drink it. That's cool. What I had is the lemonade. I try to drink a lot of water, and I would not be able to drink water. I don't like water without these. I use the Kool-Aid kind. I use all sugar-free. I use a Crystal Light, maybe, something like that. I use a bunch of different ones, and I realize that they have the bad sugar stuff in it. You know, and this one is full of electrolytes. It was good. The problem that I had with this is it wasn't as sweet as I'm used to. So when I took a drink, I was expecting what I'm used to, and it wasn't as sweet. But it's got all those electrolytes. So it's almost like a lemonade Gatorade mixed kind of thing. I had it first thing this morning, so it wasn't great for me. It was okay. I think that like during the summer, when it's really hot and you just finished a really, really long, hard workout, and you drink one of these to replenish your electrolytes, that the taste is going to be enhanced. It's going to be like really, really refreshing, really, really good, and like kind of a burst of like that kind of stuff, like Gatorade does. So I think that it's a good item. I think that it's just I didn't the time. It has to be a good timing. It's a good item for a specific time, and that would be summer. You know, like I said, I'm used to kind of the bad stuff. If I got away from drinking all of the ones with the bad sugars that were really sweet and drank a bunch of water, then that would taste a lot better. There was nothing wrong with it. It was good. It's just, you know, the timing when I drank it and the one I'm used to. The next thing I'm going to cover is there were 2 items that I did not like out of 13. So they sent 13 items. There were 2 that I just didn't like. The first one is it's called Gorilly Goods, and it's pumpkin seeds again, but this is pumpkin seed and kale, and they're organic, raw, vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, all that good stuff. They look like that, and they're basically pumpkin seeds covered in kale. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin seeds, and I'm definitely not a big fan of kale. I guess, I can have some kale like in a salad with spinach or something. These are just no all the way around for me. I let my son try them. They're also no for him. I let my wife try them. She said they were okay. They weren't her favorite. They weren't great, but they weren't terrible. For me, the flavor of pumpkin seed and kale just did not work. Like I said on SharkysWorld.com, if you read that, everybody's different. I'm sure these folks have thousands of people who love this stuff. And I went to the webpage. I checked out their webpage. I checked out their Instagram. It seems like a really cool company. They do have other flavors that I wish maybe that was sent instead of pumpkin seed and kale. But they a lot of their money goes to help save gorillas. So that kind of, I didn't want to say that this is the worst item in the box, because they're doing a really good job, and they do have other items that I think I would like better than this. So like the flavor is just no, but the product and the company, I think hopefully in future boxes we'll get something from the same folks, a different flavor that we'll actually enjoy. But like I said, it's not a bad company in any way. It's just some people like stuff that some people don't. Now the next thing is what I consider the worst product in the box. And I'm kind of stuttering because I don't want to say anything bad about a company. I don't want to badmouth them, because every company has thousands, if not millions, of people who love their product, use their product every day. So this is just a personal opinion. But there was a meal replacement shake in there by Ketond. I don't know really how to say it. Ketond, whatever. Ketogenic meal replacement. And it's chocolate fudge brownie. And on the back it says to mix with water or your favorite nut milk. I don't want to mix it with water, because usually this stuff mixed with water doesn't blend. It doesn't mix well. It's not very good. So I mixed it with vanilla unsweetened almond milk. It was not good. It did not taste anything like a chocolate brownie. Chocolate fudge brownie. It didn't taste like that at all. I'm not sure if it was maybe the almond milk was overpowering it, or if it's just not. I'm not a big meal replacement guy. It blended up nice. It just didn't have a very good flavor. I went and checked out their webpage. The problem, and the reason I think this is like the worst product in the box for this month, is because out of all their other products, this is the one I would have tried. There was a lot of like fruit stuff and this and that. And if I saw this, chocolate fudge brownie, I'd be like, hey, that's the one I want to try. So I feel like I tried the best they had to offer for me and what I like, and it was a no-go for me. And like I'm saying, it's not saying they're a bad company or it's a bad product. It's just not something I liked, not something I would use. I don't use meal replacement. I only eat maybe one meal a day, sometimes two. So I usually have vegetables, some fat, some meat. So I'm not a big meal replacement guy. But, hey, you guys maybe, and if you are, give them a chance, It may be delicious for you guys, but it just wasn't my thing. The last four things, and I'm trying to do this quick, are like my favorite things from the box. It's the things I loved. It's the things I plan on buying to keep in my keto journey. I plan on using throughout. It's also things my wife loved, my son loved. We all loved it. And like we've eaten some yesterday, we're eating some today. The first thing are going to be these walnuts. They're by the Nutty Gourmet. They're just sea salt walnuts, okay? And that's what they are. They're sea salt walnuts. And walnuts have a little bit of carbs, not bad. They're maybe 3, 4, something like that, but they're healthy carbs. The thing about these are, they're like, you're not going to be able to see it, but they are, maybe I'll see it. I don't know. See, maybe. They're covered in salt. When you get walnuts from like Planters or something, we like walnuts, fine, but they're usually not covered in salt. And when you do keto, you need a lot of sodium, a lot of salt, potassium, magnesium. These things are the best walnuts I've ever had. I tried them. They're delicious. Everybody loves them. They're really good salty taste. They're perfect walnuts. I checked their webpage out. They have a bunch of other flavors that I'd love to try, like buffalo, maple, something honey. I'm not sure if those are keto. Maybe that's why we got just the sea salt, because that's what's keto. I'm going to be ordering some. I'm going to check this stuff to see if the other things are keto. They have a bunch of different flavors. This seems like a company that like has a huge variety for everybody. and it's not something you really eat the whole bag of. You just throw a handful of nuts in your mouth and move on. So that's great. A little bag like this will probably last 2 or 3 weeks. So that's awesome. The next thing is Porking Good. Porking Good. And it's pork rinds. And I know how we feel about pork rinds. If you've done keto for any amount of time, you get to where you hate pork rinds. In this little town, we have barbecue and original. That's it. There are some that are super hard. There's some that are super big, like big giant pork rinds. You try to bite into it and it crumbles. I hate those. These things are amazing. This is white cheddar flavored, and they tasted like white cheddar popcorn. And I'd been missing popcorn, so when I took a bite of this, I was like, "That's amazing." I checked out their webpage. They have sour cream and onion as well. The cool thing about these guys is, like, if you cook with pork rinds, if you try to make any kind of keto recipes and you cook with pork rinds, you know how much it sucks to try to break these pork rinds up. You put them in a bag and you beat them with something or whatever, and you can never get them to the right consistency. These folks here, Porking Good, they sell pork rind crumbs. It's like a tub of almost like pork rind flour. It's already broken up for you. You just scoop it out a cup, put it in your stuff, make your pork rind pizza crusts, make whatever, you know. So it's done for you. So that's amazing. I think it was like $8.99 for a tub of it, which is, it's a good deal. It's a good price, and it takes all the work out for me. The other thing, the next thing is, if you've done keto for a very long time or did any kind of research, you've seen this on Instagram all over the place. SmartCakes. I mean, they're SmartCakes, you know. We all know what they are. This is the new cinnamon version. And with the stuff, it has 9 total carbs. 5 of those are fiber, and then 4 are erythritol. So technically, net carbs are 0. Now, when I opened this, I've never had these before. I've seen them for 14 months. I've never had them. I opened it, opened the lid. There's 2 cakes. And I think both cakes considered 1 serving, maybe? No, it's 1 cake. So it's 2 servings. But like I said, it's 0 net carbs. I opened my little cake. It looked spongy. It looked dry. If you've tried to make keto cakes stuff on your own, you understand how hard it is to get that consistency, to get the moisture, to get like a good cake. I saw it. I was really disappointed in looking at it because it looked dry. I bit into it, and it was amazing. It was moist and delicious and great, and I felt like I was eating a Little Debbie snack cake, and it was great. My wife tried the other one. She loved it as well. It's basically a keto Little Debbie snack cake, which is mind-blowing. They also have a ton of different variety on their webpage, so check them out. You can order them. They even have keto buns, hamburger buns. They may have hot dog buns too. For the, you know, those of us who miss buns, they have keto buns. They have a variety pack where you can try a little bit of different, like a sample pack, almost like a Keto Krate of only their stuff. So I mean, they are a win-win. The last item is, to me, to my son, to my wife, the best item in the entire box. And these are made by CurvyGirlz Candy, and they're 100% handcrafted. They're sugar-free coffee toffee. If I'm not mistaken, they are made with erythritol. They have some chocolate liquor, organic cold brew coffee, stevia, stuff like that. As far as carbs, Sean, I probably should have did this earlier. 8. It looks like maybe 2. 13, there's 8, 4, 5, minus 5. No, it's 0. 0? 5 and 8 is 13, yeah. 0 net carbs. It says 1 net carbs. So it's 0 to 1 net carbs per serving. But these are sugar-free coffee toffees. And they're just little square toffees of coffee-flavored toffee covered in chocolate. They're amazing. They're delicious. They're incredible. I ate some. My wife ate some. My son ate some. We all wanted more. This was not enough. As you can see, the package is empty. The package is done. It's gone. It was gone instantly. They are that good. This is an item that is a little expensive because it's high quality stuff and it's handcrafted. So it's a little bit more expensive. I wouldn't have bought it online because I hadn't tried it. I'm not going to pay that much money for like handcrafted candy if I'm not really sure how it tastes. Now I know how it tastes. Now we know that it's amazing. So as a treat, you know, we're probably going to order some of that and keep it, you know, have it like maybe once a month or something as a treat. It is a little expensive, but it's highly worth it now that we know we love it. So that's the best. You also get some of the packages have coupons on the back. Go to their webpage, enter that code, you get 10% off, 15% off. had little stuff here. This is like a little booklet here that just tells you about the drinking water, why it's better. It's good for muscle contractions, nerve function, oxygen delivery, electrolytes, all that good stuff. It kind of explains why it's better than the bad stuff that you're buying at the store. So, I mean, yeah, that's good. It was a little information card about the salami folks, the beef stick folks, what they are, what they're doing, stuff like that. All the flavors they offer. I mean, they offer a ton of different flavors. It's really cool. Amazon, it's got a code on there. Another little thing about the Crate Club Party, it's just some extra stuff you get by being a member of the Keto Krate. And then Valiant Pet Nutrition, because you eat keto, why shouldn't your dog eat keto as well? Keto is good for everybody, dogs, animals, cats. I guess, I'm not really sure. But that's cool if you want to put your dog on keto. Maybe they should send a sample of that, but then I would have had to try that to do a review of it. So maybe it's good that they didn't. So I mean, that's the crate. That's everything that's in the crate. Crate's amazing. I can't wait for next month's. Like I say, if you want it, if you want to get marches for yourself, go to sharkysworld.com. Click on the Keto Krate post. I posted a full review of everything. Click on that link. Put in Crate 15. You get 15% off. I think it takes it from, like, it takes the $40 one down from $3.99 to $34. It takes $5.99 off. And then I think shipping is a part of that cost. So it's like $34, and you're going to get $34 worth of stuff easy. You can also follow me on Instagram, Sharky Hitchens. I'm going to be posting some stuff throughout the day, specifically for the items that we really liked with links to their stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Hopefully I do a good job with this video, with the promotion and helping out stuff that they keep me as an affiliate, so that I can bring you another box in March, and let you guys know, hey man, you know, here's the good keto snacks to try. Here's some that I didn't care much for. Here's a way to get a ton of keto snacks for a really, really decent price. Plus get 15% off. So I mean, you can't go wrong. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Tuesday I'll have a new Fat Tuesday video up for you guys. That's about it, man. It's, you know, I got it down to $2.99 on Tuesday. I'm not sure if you saw that video with El Sharko. He kind of took over for a second, but that's cool. I did get to $2.99. That's 140.6 pounds lost on keto. Now, going forward, I'll be able to say that Keto Krate and all these awesome snacks help me get, you know, to where I'm going. I still have 59 pounds to lose. I want to get down to 200 pounds lost and weigh 240. And these keto snacks are going to be a huge help for me getting there. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.